Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back with the XR8. In this episode, we're going to restore this crusty old bumper. So welcome back guys. It's been a bit since we made a video with the XR8, since we did anything actually to it. We did take it racing not long ago, won ourselves a trophy. If you want to check out that video in the state speed event series. But yeah, the paint job we did on this a couple of years ago was, it's all enamel, single stage, so there's no clear coat, but it's actually held up really well, except for the front bumper, because on long trips it's taken a beating, and yeah, it's just not living up to what it should do. So a couple of months ago we did this bottom lip with spray cans, clear coat, and it's actually held up pretty well. That was a bit of a tester just to see if I could do the rest of the bumper like that. And we're going to come and do the bumper now in acrylic. But first we're going to sand it down, prime it, and then some bumper primer, undercoat it, put the main coats on, and then we're going to clear coat it as well. So first of all, we're going to have to take it all apart, get that lip off, and I think we're actually going to polish up that lip. Since it's been clear coated, that's straight off the can. So yeah, we'll get into ripping this off. I'm probably going to sand some of the hard stuff off while it's still on the car. But yeah, let's get into this and rip this thing off. Well, front bumper's off. She's looking, not the best, but that's why we're here to fix it. That's going to come off. We'll mask that up and do that separately. We've still got to take the driving lights out and pop out the grille. But I think next what we're going to do is we're going to continue sanding, prepping it up, and then we get on to the primer. Bearing in mind, guys, this is my daily. I do take it on the track. We take it in events. This isn't a show car. That's why it was sprayed in enamel, and that's why we're doing this. That bearing in mind, I'll show you what we're going to use. Alright, first up, after we sand it up, we're going to use some bumper primer in grey, because that's the undercoat we used on the original paint job over there. And then we'll actually use colour mix spray cans. They're in acrylic as well. We tested them out with the lip, and it colour matched up pretty good, so we went back with them as well. And then we'll finish it up with some top coat acrylic. And yeah, it's going to be done with spray cans, but I think you'll be surprised how it comes out. But yeah, let's get into some sanding and then we'll prime it up. Alright, primer's on. I have to wait for that to dry. Probably should have had more than one can because couldn't finish underneath. But we don't need to see that anyway, and the lip goes over the top, so that's not really a worry. The rest of it's primed. We'll wait for that to dry. On a good day, you might sand this back again and then do the top coat, but we're just going to spray right over the top. So wait for this to dry up and we'll get back into it. Get the top coat on. there we have it. That's looking good enough for what we need for a daily, just to neaten up the front end. Was fighting the wind a bit, but now we'll let this cure overnight and then reassemble, and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Well, there you have it, guys. Front bumper restoration. Do it yourself at home. Relatively cheap. Pretty easy. I was restricted by the weather, but you can definitely see that it's due for its polish. The bumper's a bit shinier than, say, the bonnet and the rest of it, but we're just coming out of winter into spring, so we'll polish her up, get her looking good, and yeah, pretty happy with that sort of result. Yeah. So stay tuned for more work on the BA. We got more stuff to do with it. We got a gearbox mount and a few other things to come up, and getting it back on the dyno at some point. And also got the Barina over there. If you guys haven't seen that, check out those videos. We turned that into a little track hack, putting it in the speed event series, which means I probably need a bigger tow bar on this because we'll be towing it with this. But yeah, pretty happy with that result. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Until the next one, see you later.